and it is beautiful outside. I probably wouldn't have had to wear all this stuff I did today, but I'm so used to wearing it. I'm like, why not? And you never know. You never know when that forecast is going to lie to you. Weather changes on you, and you're SOL. You know, riding along thinking, man, I'm smart. Put on the gear that I needed. And then you come home, sun's down, some sort of weird front moved in, dropped temperature, and the forecast was way off. And you forget to put the stuff you would need in your backpack. Glad he waited. Saw him inching out. Saw him inching out. Yep, did the putt. Yeah, putt all the way to work. No on the gas. You save on the gas when you're out riding with your friends. Just not just you get in trouble, but you know, all y'all get in trouble. And you don't feel so bad like you did something stupid on your own. Yeah, that's a bunch of crap, I know. That's when my ego will flare up the most and say, wow, some competition here. We got to run with everybody. You know, last time I went out on a ride, I stuck to the speed limit, like really close, like as close as ever, like pretty much right on it. And we'll see how my wonderful new habits will bode for the year of 2022. I was thinking, it's just like, you know, going around speeding a lot and stuff like that was really no different back in the day when I thought I could drink alcohol and drive around. You know, it was just a matter of time. Now, thank God I never got caught, but believe me, I should have been pulled over, went through the old test, the old physical test. Of course, I was excellent and smart, and I could maintain, and I could pass all those. So I just fed my ego too. But anyway, you know, it's a matter of time. Now, why would I do insane things today? Why would I choose to pick up speeding and put it inside me? Just like, why would I pick up alcohol and put it inside me? Go ride my motorcycle. That was years ago. I can't believe I did that. I would leave from a bar, who knows how many I had, put on dark sunglasses, that little skateboard helmet, you know, that us cool guys ride when we're riding with your friends, and you're riding Harleys, you know, and ride around late at night, thinking you're invincible. Yeah, I gotta swerve for that dipper. Had a dipper back there, you know. Cover the brake, check them, because you just never know if they'd be seeing you or not. You got a sign holder, you had to sit down. Got tired of holding the sign. And I'm glad I ain't sitting out holding the sign today in desperation, down and out, just plain doing stuff I shouldn't be doing, that I had to resort to doing that, knowing I had no business and choices that I could have made that I don't have to be out there. I'd just soon go in and go find some help, you know, and stand out there and try and get myself by. Yeah. I wonder one day if that bump will ever get fixed. You're gonna do all this, who knows, probably $1 billion. A beautiful tunnel. Dark and dingy. I'm gonna get out on the other side. The light's gonna be bright as shit. And I won't have no shade. I'll be squinting for a minute. Well, there's hope on the other side. That's what it's like when I go home sometimes. So if you wonder why, once in a while, as a motorcyclist, I ride on the shoulder and pass miles of cars. That's exactly why, because you don't want to be a motorcycle sitting in traffic, especially in the winter or in the middle of summer. Spring and fall isn't the worst, but you have a few issues for sure. Yeah. And there's the issues. Sitting out in the elements. You're either burning up in the sun or you're gonna get cold. Or you're gonna have people running over you or into you. I just get off on the side there and take the shoulder. And sometimes I'll sit in it until it starts moving, if I'm able to. Sometimes I won't. Like Mounds, you know, chocolate bars. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. They used to say that for other reasons when we were kids, way back in school. I still think the same way. I'm that kid, almost that same kid in ways in high school, stuck in a little bit of an older body, which hasn't really held me back any. That was cool. Got eye contact with that guy. I'm glad he was looking. Those are the ones that get you on a motorcycle. Like, you just can't never take that for granted, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Just because they're sitting there and they're supposed to be stopped, even when they're looking at you, they'll go insane and say they didn't see you. Yep, that's my experience. That's my thinking. And it happens. It is a reality. So, do the best you can to always take care of yourself out here when you're riding. Like one of my dear friends told me, he said, Dean, you got grandkids to come home to, and children and stuff, and that really kind of hit home. Of course, I went in denial for a little while of it, and something just kept happening as I started riding. Well, getting pulled over motivated me to rethink a lot of stuff, you know, and got that warning. What a blessing that was. There's somebody pulled over to the side, finally knows how to do it. Put flashers on. Yeah. Let me know he's gonna stay there, most likely, and not be a puller-outer, and I can go around him safely. And the other day, there's somebody just sitting there. That's the one I said, boy, are they ever arrogant. Like, how do I know arrogance? I too have been arrogant and still can be. That would be my ego in charge, my self-centeredness, me being in denial of the true love and happiness that comes from your higher power, and wonder why I have feelings and emotions that ain't making me happy. You know, I just gotta throw that stuff in every time I ride, it seems like. Major part of life. Well, let's get through it together. Rolling Stones. Let's get through it together. They had to say something like that back in the day. Let's spend the night together. Let's spend time together, they had to say. Crazy. Now you can say about anything you want. Alright, here I am. Later. I'm way too warm. Thanks again. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Mr. Han.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Spicoli. It is our time. Yours, mine, and everyone else's in this room. But it is high class. Hamilton, Brandt, Kornfeld, up front. Mr. Spicoli has been kind enough to bring us a snack. And be my guest.
Mr. Spicoli, my hero. Plenty warm out today. Kids, they want to watch look at a motorcycle so bad. Good traffic, yay! Come on, get going like other people want to get across. Yeah. Gotta do something about that grumpiness. I ain't got company, just bitching and complaining, man. Bitching and complaining about other people's driving. Honestly, like when I'm at a light and I'm trying to get through, I keep you know, safe but a tight distance too, so person behind me can catch that light as well. I don't mess around. That's all I can do is do what I do. Well, the traffic's moving, at least it's not stopped. Look at how beautiful old Glory. I get to see her every day, to and fro. What's a fro? Short for from. You can't quite get the in the fro. Fro. wonder if we still got the old GoPro cooking. It's too bright out to tell. That's possible. I was it yesterday on my way home. It shut off at 8 minutes. At 8 minutes I'm done. I'm out of here. Don't want to hear no more of my crap. Comes a beautiful big old empty ship. Must be cargo. No matter what port they stay at, they unload and get packed up at whatever they unloaded at. Not like unload, sail around all empty, and go to the next port to pick up ship stuff. More cargo. No, I love how Lucy sounds. He really sounds off. Let you know, hey, I'm coming through. Your little stickies broke on the side of the console. It's alright, I signal for her. Oh, what a beautiful day. I think you want to just get out and go take a ride. We'll see. More to be revealed, eh?